Right, morning. It's Saturday 10th of June and we are in Studley Roger, which is just near Fountains Abbey for the Ripon Stinger. I'm doing the 34 miler today and I'm keeping my voice down because we've been asked not to make too much noise in this quiet little village at 6:05 on a Saturday morning. And yeah, it is a lovely little village. I think this would have been where all the workers of the estate would have lived years ago, but of course these are now private houses. But there's still very much obviously all the estate of the Fountains Abbey is still well, it's right in front of you. I don't know if you all can see that. You'll see it a lot more later on as I film a little bit more later going through the estate. But yeah, it's going to be factor 50 today. Get that lathered on and drink plenty of water. So yeah, should be a nice one. Alright guys, I'll film a bit more later. Well, that's the 3 mile mark, and we're going a little bit through the woods, along the river bank for a little bit, and then come off through the fields again and back onto this tarmac road. And I think pretty much this is going to be round about the scenery all day. I can't remember where it's like north of or west of Massam. When we get up there, we'll have to see. I know that's the direction we're heading now. And yet again it's been shelled out the back. So yeah. Oh dear. Well, after 3 bad runs, pick myself back up again, I hope, and carry on. Got this one today, one next week, and then nothing booked until July. So yeah, there's a lot of apparently there's a lot of road today, a lot of track on the Ripon Rowell route. So I'm just doing the 34 miler today, but there's some guys out doing the 50. I think there's about 16 or 17 of them doing the 50. A couple of dozen doing the 34, and then there's people out doing the 20 and the 13. So yeah, but it's gonna be, oh lovely. Do not touch, I wonder if you can see that. Do not touch any military debris. It may explode and kill you. Right, well, you have been warned. All this sort of firing ranges were further north. There you go. So if you see anything, I wouldn't have thought they'd had tanks up here. But what do I know? Right, I'll put that away and try and get a few more miles in on this road. Alright, cheers. Alright, so this is North Stainley. I've just been through the checkpoint there at just over mile 6, which I did in 75 minutes, which for me is road marathon pace. So yeah, this is a fast course. Either that or I'm taking amphetamines, and I don't think it's the second one. But yeah, I don't think this pace will carry on through the day, not if the temperatures hit 25 degrees that we're expecting later on, about 2 or 3 o'clock, maybe even earlier. So yeah, carry on like this. Even 5 mile an hour would do for me. But yeah. Right. So not much to show you. On this one, I think we turn right here, just before this sign on my Garmin. So probably back over the fields again, I'm guessing. Let's have a quick look, get the right turn in. Oh, now then. Oh, I've gone past it, you idiot. The flags are there, right in front of you. Honestly, 1, 2, 3 flags, missed them all. You moron. Honestly, if it weren't for Garmin's, I'd be, well, who knows where I'd be. But, right, so we go along this private drive, and looks like back into the woods. Alright then. Oh, some lovely old houses here. Well, apart from this homage to the 70s, probably some granny flat. Yeah, you can see there those old stables on your right. Look nice. Right, I shall try and go the right way after I put this away. Alright guys, chat to you soon. Right, so we just joined the river again, overlooking the river. I'd say about half a mile on from where I last filmed. Just come through overgrown part of the walk they could do, and that's mile 7 in an hour and a half, so that's alright, I'll take that. But this is yeah, no clouds today. Lovely. And I've been shelled out the back again. Never mind, it is quite a fast, flat course today, so it's to be expected. You'll be getting everyone finishing early. So that'll be good. And then next month it's, what's next month? Oh, it's July, isn't it? It's well, the fix. I knew it was July next month. It's just the what's on the fixtures list. Otley High Views. Yes, I think I'll just stick to the 34, or is it 32? It's still, yeah, cheating sticks. Well, they are for me to get me up the Beamsley Beacon. Yeah, it goes up the steep way, and yeah, quite a long drag. But yeah, if I want that plaque at 1,000 miles, I'm going to keep putting the miles in. Don't give them away for note. Right, that'll do now. There's not much. Nice and green, but you know, you see one planted field, you've seen, not seen them all, but almost. Right, I'll film a bit more later. Cheers. Right, this is the village of Mickley. Just over 10 miles. And managed to go the wrong way. There were 2 tapes that I later found. One either side of a gate. I saw the first, went through the gate, and that was that. Where are we going? Alright, yep, uphill again. Oh, we've been going now about 2 hours, which would be what? Bring it round to about 9:30. And yeah, still a lot of road. But yeah, views are alright, it's nice and quiet, hardly any traffic, which is what you want. And yeah, I think are we following the River Yure on the right there? Can't see much of it, and you certainly can't see it through the trees. I might be able to see a little bit more of it later. Alright then, see you guys soon. Well, that says viewpoint. I can see it, but I don't have a zoom on this camera, so I don't know if you can. That's a lovely view of the river through the trees, and we've just come uphill there, so I've been slowing down. I've just passed mile 12 in 2:54, so we're just dropping to what's that, touch over 15-minute miles, touch faster than that. That'll slow down now. Another 22 to do. Oh, I see, do we drop down? No, we go straight on here, straight on through the gate. Yeah, so I've caught a few more up, but only because they went the wrong way. But easy done, did it myself. Now then, this is, where's his yellow tape on the gate? Well done, Mark. No, it was Rick did this one this time, because Mark managed to hurt himself. So that was his taping duties done. Hey dear. Right, hopefully we'll get a bit of downhill now, and I'll be able to pick up a bit of speed. Not while I'm filming. That's just, I'm not the best at descending as it is, but so I don't need drawbacks. Yeah. Yeah, so now it'd be about what, 10:30, coming up to 10:30, through the gate over the little stream there. And we haven't hit the high temperatures just yet, but they're coming. I'm drinking more water, I know that, and I'm carrying a litre today. And I think that feels about half full. I didn't have to top up with the last one, so that's good. Yeah, he's happy. Oh, it's been one of those managed forests. I don't know what these are, these purple ones. Are they lupins? Or foxgloves? No, foxgloves smaller. I don't know. Answers in the comments, in the comment section. Right. Yeah. Well, this is what you're missing today, guys. Stuck at home. Right. I'm going to get off. Try and get a bit of time back. Alright guys, film a bit more later. Right, so we've just come through Massam, checkpoint 2, at 15 miles in 3:45, and now we're, yeah. Ah, the brewery's still here. Theakston's. Of course it is. So, but of course, it's market day, Saturday, so I didn't bother filming. It was just rammed. It's more of a car park than a, what is it, than a market day. So I suppose I've got to get there, haven't I? I'm going to get the visitors there. But yeah, I didn't think they had there. I didn't think Theakston's were brewed here anymore, unless it's just a museum. But no, I think you can smell it. So anyway, we're on the right way, going the right way. So it's all right. So yeah, a couple of rough miles there through the. It's got to be turned right here. Yeah, of course it is. There you are. Yeah. Established 1827. Tadcaster. No, not Tadcaster. Theakston's Old Peculiar at Massam. 1741. Right, there you go. Had a few pints of that in my time. Not anymore though. Not since 2008 it stopped. Because of running. Yeah, a couple of rough miles through the woods there. A lot of the footpaths over the little bridges broken, need replacing, but there's a lot of traffic and a lot of and you can see they're all tiny little streams going into the river Ure, and of course with water damage it'll have broken them up, and they're not being replaced as often as they need to. Still, right. All right, guys. Film a bit later. Well, just past. Well, we're almost at the halfway mark, and it is getting hot. So it's going to be about 11:30 now, and yeah, that is getting very hot indeed. So yeah. So naturally I'm going to be slowing down, try to drink more water as we go. And just to add real insult, my ears have popped. I don't know why they've. Feels like they've, you know, as you're descending in a plane and your ears equalise, the pressure equalises in your eardrum and the canal. Well, it's just done that now and it feels like I'm shouting. So that discomfort should last for a few hours. Anyway. Right, then I'll leave it at that. Do a bit more later. There's wheat fields, I think. Okay. How many times have you heard this on a race? Well, for the past, we've just had a downhill to cross a river, obviously, because they're in the base of the valley. And then, of course, what goes down must go up. Or is it down and up? Whatever. Yeah. And now we're going up. So we're dropping down to 3 miles an hour, which is, yeah, just tiring. And we've done 19 miles now in 4:59 so that's 15 to go. Yeah. I don't think he knows he's got a steering wheel in front of him, honestly. I thought they're just trying to leave a coat of paint on your arm. I don't know. Come the day we run out of petrol, going back to horse and cart, I'll be alright. Oh. Well, I was hoping to do it today in under 9 hours. Initially I was looking at 8.5, and I dropped it back to 9. But for 34 miles the heat's picking up now. These hills don't help. Still, I'd only be sat at home watching the telly, so may as well get out and have a bit of fun. Right, chat to you soon. Right, we've just come past what we're on, 14.5 miles to go, and we've just come past the Swinton Bivouac, which is it's a bit like glamping, I suppose, but they're on massive big canvas bivouacs, as the name suggests, and they've each got like a little deck out the front. And yeah, there was a cafe there, so I thought, oh, it's asking for a cup of tea, is that? Got myself a cup of tea. Brilliant. Oh, it's perked me up no end, is that? Yeah. Oh. So now, coming into heavy sunshine, it's heating up a bit, and we've been slowing down because we've just come up a big, well, not a big hill, but a long drag, shall we say. So of course your speed goes down, but if we go again, a bit downhill into those woods, and I bet that's, oh dear, it seems to be up and down now, this last half marathon or so. Anyway, never mind. Yeah, lovely part of the world. I'll just show you that before I shut it down. Right, do a bit more. Alright, see you in a bit. Well, I don't mind telling you, I am suffering now. Just come through mile 24, or what I think is mile 24, because my Garmin is counting it. It's told me I've done that in 6:48, so I've really slowed down over the last few miles, and walking most of it. So really that should be 10 to go, and yet there's a 0.8 of a mile difference, because I've had one detour. Well, that wasn't far though. I'd say about a total of 200 yards, and the other one equally the same, to get that cup of tea, and now every hill is killing me. Oh dear. Yeah, but I'm drinking plenty, and I've had 3 gels, bar of chocolate, I've had about 3/4 of a flapjack. Yeah, I don't really fancy. See, this is the irony. You've got to eat food for energy, but you get to the point where you don't feel like eating, and then you just hit the wall then, because you've no bloody energy in you. Oh, and yet your stomach, I don't know how you guys are, but my stomach at the moment, I don't think I could face any food. So, mind a cup of tea, yeah, in any situation. I always put one of those at top of the list. Yeah, probably something liquid, not an energy drink obviously, but something like one of those banana milkshakes. Is it the Yahoos? Yeah, But we're coming into Kirby Malzard, and I don't think I think we've got a mile and a half or so to go to Kirby Malzard, but if memory serves, it's quite a nice village, extended in the 70s. And when I used to cycle, we used to go there, but there was only one small cafe. But I'm going back to 97. Dear hell, sound bloody ancient. 26 years. Yeah. It'd probably be a small bloody small town now in that time. Anyway, but yeah, it's a lovely day and only destined to get hotter. So it should be now coming up to about 2:30 in the afternoon. Oh, another hill. Are we going the left up here? Oh dear. Well, it's no good complaining. That's not going to do any good, is it? So, right. That'll do. Let's have a look at these. See if I can just show you the countryside from this whilst we're in the shade. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Right, see you guys later. Well, just had a bit of a bad episode there. About 7.5 miles to go. So, and I've just passed the last checkpoint at 27 miles. I'm just going to check my way. Yeah, turn right here. So I've done 27 miles, come to the last checkpoint, which is about a 1/4 mile outside Kirby Malzard, and I was in bits. Dear me. Anyway, they filled my water bottles up. I had a glass of Coke, and Simon says, try one of these salty potatoes, get something in your stomach. So I didn't fancy it at first, not being able to keep any food down. But then I thought, well, go on, I've got to get some, probably need some salts in me. And I ate half of one, and I took another one for afterwards. And 2 minutes down the road, I'm throwing up. I thought, oh, lovely, that's just what I bloody need. And I collapsed on the floor because of the cramps in my stomach. And I thought, oh, cracky, here we go, another DNF. And Petra comes running up with a what is it, a folding chair, sits down for another couple of minutes, and yeah, I'm going to carry on. I'm alright, I feel alright now, but yep, salted potatoes, no thank you. Yeah, I'll put that in the memory bank. Don't have them when it's hot weather, even though the idea of them to get salt in you on the day when you're going to be sweating buckets is, yeah, the idea's there, it's a good idea, but not if your stomach's rejecting food. Anyway, so no, it's not a bad little run in this Ripon Stinger around the Ripon Rowell, whatever a rowel is. Yeah, it's just, I've had a few steep hills from mile 20 coming up, and then down and then back up again. So it's not as flat as I was led to believe at the start. So anyway, if we can keep this pace up, I'm hoping to finish in 10.5 hours for just over 34 miles. I'll take that. So what's that? 7:30 and 10, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Yeah, that'll do me. 6 o'clock finish. Still be light. So here we go. Left down here. Lovely. Right. So we get through this gate now. into these woods are a bit dark. So, right, see if I can turn this round and show you. Hang on, wrong side. No, right, okay then. I just, sorry, I've got this on the selfie stick, and it's supposed to quick change, so that I can see me in the little screen at the front. Yes. Yeah, nice one. Right, I'll turn it round instead. Let's have a look. Yeah, not a bad part of the world really. Right, that'll do then, I'll see you in a bit. Well, I've done it again. I think I'm going to get DNF'd. I just had to have a little rest in the woods, and I'll just lay down on the hill there, and Pam passed me and she says, just caught up with her now. Well, she's gone off again. She says, someone's going to come and pick you up at the road because you're not well. I was throwing up at the checkpoint, and I'm struggling now. Just past 30 miles, it says 4.6 miles to go. This is about where a DNF'd like, no, 28 miles last time. Bloody hell. Where are we? Oh, there were sheep in the field. I thought there were pigs, pig pens. Shows how much of a farmer I am. Oh, well, I wonder if that was a bit of heat stroke. I won't be surprised. But it don't last. Yeah. So we'll see how we get on. Right. There's my yellow tape. Right. So through this gate. Right. Come on. Oh, no, that's right. Ah! Come on! Bloody hell! Ah, gotcha. Good grief. I don't need a workout as well. Come on, lad, in you go. Get over there. And right away. Thank you. Oh. Right. Right, enough mourning. Where we're going? There's your tape. Nice one, Mark. Probably be Mark at the road. Well, I'm going to bin you, lad. Oh, thanks, pal. That's the worst. Worst imitation of his accent, is it? Right. Right on then. I'll leave that for now. Right, it's now 8:10, and that was another DNF with heat stroke this time. At they recorded 30 miles on my tracker. So I was going well at mile 21, but then the heat just ramped up, and no matter how much you drink, it's just It's just going to get you. And I had head covering, my neck was covered, I had factor 50 on my arms and legs, but even so, I'm trying to drink as much, but I just couldn't get any food down. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses now, but I got to the last checkpoint, mile 27, and filled my water bottles up. I'd had a glass of Coke, and had about a 5-minute rest, and then set off again. And I set off with a couple of salted potatoes, bit into one, chewed it, another 10 yards down the road, threw it up, and managed to collapse on the road. And that wasn't funny. So anyway, got up, sorted himself out, carried on. But and of course I'm walking by this time. And by the time we got past the lake, with 4.5 miles to go, roundabout, there was a hill coming out of the into the woods there, and I just laid down in the middle of the just in the middle, not in the middle of the track, but just to the side of the track. And when Pam came past, she went, right, that's it, yeah, I'm calling it in. She asked if I had enough water and food and that, and she knew that I'd already thrown up at checkpoint 3. So as soon as I got to the next road, got picked up by the medic and brought in, and I've had half an hour on the settee just to sleep, and a cup of tea. Still can't keep anything down, but yeah, draw a line under it, move on to the next one. So yeah, all right then, cheers guys.